Is Chris Cole. I'm speaking today from Drone Wars UK, which is a small campaign group challenging and campaigning on the issue of armed drones throughout the world, which is a major development that we're seeing over the past 5 years or so.
So, I was going to ask questions about us guys using remote controlled helicopters and drones basically.
Yes.
in protest situations in the UK.
Yeah.
What's the legality of that?
Well, airspace in the UK is controlled by the Civil Aviation Authority, and they have very strict rules about who is able to fly and what is able to fly. There are only 2 areas in the UK currently which are allowed to fly unmanned, as you call them, remotely aircraft. One is in Aberporth, where there is a 500 square miles test range, Aberporth, Park Aberporth in West Wales, and the other area is above Salisbury Plain, the Boscombe Down drone. Other than that, you need a licence from the Civil Aviation Authority if your aircraft is heavier than 7 kilograms. I think it may even be 0.7 kilograms. And aircraft are not allowed to be flown less than 500 feet from a person or 500 feet from a building. So if you want to fly a remote controlled drone in the UK, you need a specific licence from the Civil Aviation Authority.
So tell us some of the issues about drones are used widely around the world nowadays. Tell us some of the issues about this.
Well, there has been a big increase in the use of armed drones. The UK has 5 armed Reaper drones in service with the UK military in Afghanistan, and over the last 3 years there have been 178 armed strikes with drones. A major concern with the use of this kind of unmanned armed technology is that it actually makes war more likely. One of the restraining factors on war traditionally has been the risk to one's own forces, and particularly since the Vietnam War there's been a lot of political problems with body bags coming back from wars. So there is a kind of huge political push towards having little or no never mind civilian casualties, but military casualties as well. So this push to use unmanned systems, where at the moment, for instance, the Reaper drones are controlled from 7,000 miles away, and there is no risk to the forces being used. So there is a great temptation to launch attacks because there is no risk to one's own forces. So at the moment, for instance, the United States is involved in 7 armed conflicts around the world, in Iraq, in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, in Yemen, and Somalia and Libya. And many military analysts are saying that that simply would not happen without the advent of drones, without the advent of unmanned technology.
Where can people find out more about this?
A good place is my own website, dronewars.net, which is a kind of repository really for information and comment on the drone wars.